Ecuador has announced a 60-day state of emergency in all of its prisons on the 25th of July. The extreme measure, the second one ordered by President Guillermo Lasso in less than 24 hours, comes after a series of violent incidents, including shootings and explosions in one of its most dangerous prisons. 31 inmates were killed and 14 others were injured in the latest battle over the weekend between rival gangs in Guayas one prison. Some 2,700 soldiers were rushed to the detention center to retake control of the dreaded facility. In addition to the prison violence, the mayor of Manta was shot dead on the 23rd of July. Presidential elections are due in the South American nation next month. All 8 presidential hopefuls vying to replace Lasso have promised to improve security in the prison systems in the country. Our next report gets you the details.
El Litoral is considered one of the most dangerous prisons in Ecuador. It is Ecuador's largest men's jail and is part of the Guayas prison complex in the port city of Guayaquil, 270 kilometers from the capital city of Quito. It houses more than 5,000 inmates, many of them members of some of Ecuador's most violent gangs, such as Los Joneros, Los Lobos, Los Tiguerones, and Latin Kings. El Litoral has witnessed some of the bloodiest prison fights between rival gangs. A battle between rival gangs killed 119 inmates in September 2021. And in April this year, 12 inmates were killed and 3 injured in a prison riot. In the latest battle between rival gangs at the overcrowded, violence-plagued El Litoral prison, 31 inmates were killed and at least 14 wounded. As the news quickly spread of deadly fighting in El Litoral, inmates in at least 13 prisons across Ecuador went on a hunger strike. In at least 6 of these penitentiaries, prison guards were taken hostage by prisoners. President Guillermo Lasso declared a state of emergency in Ecuador's prisons, a measure which allows soldiers and police to be sent into jails. 2,700 members of the security forces, 1,500 police officers and 1,200 soldiers were deployed to retake control of the El Litoral prison. 9 rifles, a grenade launcher, 4 pistols, 2 revolvers, and 1,000 rounds of ammunition were recovered. Of the guards taken hostage across prisons, 120 guards have been freed, but 15 guards and 2 employees at a jail in Esmeraldas province are still being held captive.
Que quede claro a todos.
Let it be clear to all the terrorists, they will be defeated. Anarchism will have no place in our society. The strength of the state will be felt inside the prisons and on the streets.
A state of emergency was declared in the provinces of Los Rios and Manabí on Monday, after the mayor of Manta in Manabí province, Agustin Indriago, was murdered the previous day. 1 other person was killed and 4 more were wounded in the shooting, the motive of which was not disclosed immediately. 38-year-old Indriago was a lawyer and a political leader who belonged to the local movement called Mejor Ciudad, or Better City, and was recently re-elected. A foreigner whose nationality was being kept under wraps was detained in connection with the shooting. He is believed to have a criminal record in his country of origin. A family man, Indriago leaves behind his wife and 2 children.
Really moved, but deeply saddened, not because they took away a mayor from Manta. They took away a father from the children. They took away a husband from a devoted woman. They took away a son from a mother. Everything is gone by such an act of vandalism.
Sandwiched between 2 of the largest cocaine producers, Colombia to the north and Peru to the south, Ecuador has witnessed a sharp spike in drug-related violence in recent years and is increasingly seen as a key player in the South American cocaine trade. A once peaceful Ecuador has seized 455 tons of drugs since May 2021. Ecuadorian prisons, veritable battlegrounds between rival drug gangs, often witness bloody clashes. At least 420 lives have been lost since 2021 in these prison riots, with many of the victims beheaded or burnt alive. Security is a major polling issue in the upcoming 20th August presidential elections. Will the 8th contestants vying to replace President Lasso manage to achieve what Lasso clearly has failed in, or will it be mission impossible for them as well? A bruised and increasingly desperate nation awaits with bated breath.